I cannot believe I'm making this video. Here goes nothing. What's going on, guys? It's your boy. You know what? Never mind. Screw the intro. Let's go. Alright though, before I get started, like this video and subscribe if you haven't already to help support the channel grow. Especially after the type of information I'm about to bring you today. You see, alright, I get why this may be a subject people might request. As silly as it sounds, it's not something you feel comfortable talking about with everyone. It's not like you're gonna bust a nut, a few hairs fall out, and you're like, hey yo, dad, we got a problem. So that's where I come in, I suppose. I still got a bone to pick with y'all, because most of y'all think that what you do is exclusive, like you're the Fap King of 2021, but let me ask you this. How many people fap daily, men and women alike? It's a lot more than you think. You don't see half the population going around thinking about their hairs falling out. Oh, goddamn, I'm bald. No, don't work like that. If you haven't got it already, it's a myth. And if it had any backing, we would all look like this guy right here. Hell, I bet he's the reason this myth even exists. This dude jizzes so much that he could probably fill the Pacific Ocean. Anyways, all jokes aside, there is no scientific evidence whatsoever to back up this statement that causes male pattern baldness shedding female pattern baldness or whatever. You get my point. In a survey of over 2,000 adults, 80% of men and women reported that they regularly, for lack of a better word, relieve themselves. So a lot of people do it. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. And like I said before, surprisingly, whether relieving yourself causes your hair to fall out is a well-linked question that has been examined by many scientists in several studies, surprisingly, conducted on this topic. So I'll be using those exact studies to debunk this myth once and for all. Myth number 1, masturbation increases testosterone, which causes hair loss. Alright, first of all, testosterone does not cause your hair to fall out. Rather, it is the hormone that is produced from testosterone, dihydrotestosterone. I'm not going to dive into how DHT works in this video because it'll make it way too long. So you can check out any of our previous videos where I talk about hair loss and for a more extensive breakdown on how this hormone affects the hair follicle. But what we should know is the fact that the levels of testosterone and DHT are linked, and the rise of one hormone affects the rise of the other one. The body of an adult male converts approximately 10% of DHT from the produced testosterone levels. A study conducted in 1980 clearly shows that men with sexual dysfunction have statistically similar levels of testosterone compared to men with normal sexual functions. 540 men were divided into two groups, 341 men with a sexual dysfunction and 199 men with normal sexual function. And as you can see, the levels of testosterone are relatively the same. Another study conducted in 1979 aimed to study whether the deliberate avoidance of sex or masturbation could lead to the rise of testosterone levels. Hey, what do you know? They did a study on NoFap November back in the 80s. The more you know, right? The study divided men into two main groups. The first group had regular sexual activity, and the second group deliberately abstained from sex or masturbation. As a result, the blood sample data did not show any difference between the two groups in the levels of total testosterone. Therefore, consequently, the numbers and signs provided that sexual activity or masturbation had no significant effect on DHT levels, hair loss, shedding, or whatever. Myth number 2 is that you lose protein as a result of fapping that could be used for hair growth. I'm not kidding, people actually believe this. Alright, yes, your hair follicles consume protein and it is needed for hair growth. However, the amount of protein lost after an ejaculation ain't gonna affect what's going up around here, you know what I'm saying? Because semen has approximately 5 grams of protein in it per 100 milliliter. Y'all making me do math. Each ejaculation contains only 3.3 to 3.7 milliliters of semen, when it's a relatively small amount. To be able to produce at least 5 grams of protein, using that math, you need to fap 27 consecutive times, which would be a feat within of itself, bro. Guess the moral of the story is fap away. On a side note, if you're looking for more information on beard growth, hair care, as well as beard grooming, you can check out our website, HAIRGC.com, for anything and everything hair and beard related. It'll be linked in the description box down below. And also subscribe. like the damn video. Anyways, my name is Drew, and as always, people have an awesome day, and just, yeah. God damn. Subscribe. Do it.